all time star immortals out there, and welcome back to Infinity Complex. I'm Chris.
I'm Leah.
You gonna introduce yourself, or do I have to do it?
Oh, okay. I wasn't for sure if you wanted me to say anything, man. Well, during your intro.
I never tell people that. I do it intentionally.
Okay.
I really want to make them go, wait, what? Believe me, I fucking, you guys hear that? I do that all the time.
Can you
that
eat
is
those
hilarious.
rats to gain some of your mana back? Or do you even want to?
No, I don't want to. I probably make noise. I do that to, like, JR and stuff when I'm playing games with them. I'll say that real quick, and they'll go, what? And they get real quiet, and I'll be like, listen. And then during that time, I'll have started my episode without telling them. So
wow.
There's a 6-second timer that has to start before I can actually start recording.
Right.
And in that 6 seconds, I convince them to get quiet real quick and listen for this, and then I start off an episode and they're like, you motherfucker. Yeah, I'm a snarky bastard. It's what I do.
Sounds, man. I usually just start my video with this is Cocksugar Gamer. I hope y'all doing well. I'm playing whatever I might be playing at the time.
I don't know honestly why I chose Stay Immortal. I don't even know why I chose everything I chose, honestly. I know one thing. I know why our name is Infinity Complex. That's it. This is the truth. The reason our name is Infinity Complex is I created a piece of artwork that I loved that I titled Infinity Complex. It was very simple.
Wait, hang on. Who was gonna win this hand of poker? What were they even playing, actually?
I have no idea.
I got mine from
shiny coins.
When I was in college. It was my, I guess, sign in to the program, because I beat my head against the wall figuratively. What to name my channel, and I was like, something that beat.
It's perfect. Mine, I was just like, I like the name, and then after I came up with the name for it, I was like, oh, I don't just like the artwork, I also like the name.
Yeah.
So whatever I do for my own personal endeavor will be titled that. That will be my thing.
Of course, Infinity
I'm sure glad I
Complex
come across you guys. The only person I ever talked with was Ark. Till I met y'all guys. But
he wasn't even hostile?
No, why do you have to choke everyone?
Yeah, I'll never forget what you're playing, man. You're just playing Origins. You playing Origins what got my attention when I come across y'all's channel.
Yeah, and I haven't played it in a while because I deleted it to play Horizon, believe it or not.
Yeah, because they're both huge games.
They're both
huge games,
and I was like, well, I can't be doing both of these games right now. It would be just a lot.
Eat up a lot of room.
We're gonna have to get back to it eventually.
No, just a lot of time.
Oh, okay.
Games are big games. They're not exactly what I would call games to optimally play side by side.
Right. Yeah.
Especially with me and Leah both needing to be in the room to play them.
Sorry. You can get one of the other Assassin's games and play it without me.
I picked Origins specifically because it was the only one that had an environment I really wanted to be around.
I know. Well, you said
oh, did she enjoy watching you play? Did she enjoy watching you play Origins?
Oh yeah, I love Egypt. One of my favorite movies is The Mummy. He should have known that I'd be interested in watching that.
My little nephew's got borrowed mine copy right now, but I would probably play it again.
And we haven't even touched most of that game.
I was talking about something before we started the channel, guys.
What Zoids are, yeah.
That, yeah. So, well, for those of you who don't know what
Probably
they are,
not
I'll explain,
hostile. But you're gonna choke her anyway.
What? No, she's fine. Don't worry about it. I didn't kill her. So, before we started, I was telling them how I was telling Caleb at least, how I was thinking about doing models, starting with some Zoids models for the channel.
You're upsetting them. Go away.
Oh, high fever. I don't have a sleep dart.
Didn't you buy some in the black market?
I did.
There's another door for him to come through.
Speaking of that one game y'all was playing the other night, that was wild looking that Leah was playing. Man.
Whoa, shit. Fucking blood flies.
Horizon? Chris was playing that one.
No, that one where you was having the dark game, where you just that little kid-looking guy or whatever.
Yeah, the Inside. Oh,
Inside
man.
Limbo.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Inside was insane. Although Little Nightmares was even creepier.
Well, I'm pretty sure that Inside came long before Little Nightmares. And I'm pretty sure Little Nightmares, like the gameplay, is inspired by.
Yeah, probably.
At least on some level.
A safe. I wonder what the safe be opened by.
Have I gotten rid of them all?
I don't know yet.
Caleb Manley. Anyway, so I was thinking about doing some Zoids models.
They're robot animals. I guess that's the...
For these of you who don't know, Zoids are not just robot animals, so to speak. They are naturally created, like naturally evolved robotic animals. They weren't man-made. That's what makes it
Oh, okay.
So there's in the... See, I need to now figure out what the combination is.
Of course, this is impossible because machines are man-made, but...
What? Let me kind of explain. There's actually a book out there that uses... I mean, I can't say that it's 100% possible, but it uses similar science as to what happened with us here on Earth to conceptually create an idea that could happen. And the creatures are basically, the planet had higher metal content and stuff like that in its water. And instead of being able to process it out like normal or not having issues or whatever, their body started processing it as armor plating on their body, as well as improving the density of their bones and stuff like that. And they created machine-like organs, not like not machines, but machine-like systems that allowed them to more easily process this stuff and reproduce and all this other crap. And the science behind it seems, at least in my mind, somewhat feasible, if not a little fantastic. But it is cool. And these animals were normal animal sized. Alright?
Alright.
So
In
just
the
imagine
original?
how big any regular animal, would be, and then just imagine it with metal
What does that
skin.
say?
The Crown Killer is watching.
Oh, that's
with,
cool.
Like, metal plated skin. Right?
Yeah.
They had this system called the Zoid Core, which was their basic main organ. And the Zoid core was how they reproduced for the most part. And
Wow.
the way it worked is that the Zoid core would get bigger the larger the Zoid would get.
Power slash. So probably not going to use it.
Selective breeding of Zoids and selective Zoid core selection, they were able to make bigger and bigger and bigger Zoids. And eventually, as they made them bigger, they started being able to replace their body parts with man-made body parts.
Oh, wow.
And it eventually got to the point to where wild Zoids disappeared completely. And whereas you used to have a dog the size of a normal dog, you now had dogs so big that a human being could sit in the cockpit where the brain would be.
Goodness.
Exactly. They made them into giant hulking war machines. And it created all sorts of havoc and nightmares. And Zoids started like disappearing and becoming more limited, and the reasons for using them became different. It's pretty fucking awesome though.
Sounds like
Greater
it.
damage with your sword. Yeah, we're not gonna use power slash.
Did you get another bone charm recently? I don't think you looked at.
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay, maybe I'm crazy.
Well, that looks like. Don't you fight machine like enemies on that game you're playing right now?
Dishonored?
Not
No.
Dishonored.
Horizon.
Horizon.
Actually, yeah, the Zoids are something similar to those.
Yeah, they do look very similar.
And some of them are the Sawtooth, for instance.
Mm-hmm.
That's about the size of the Liger in Zoids Wild, which is Zoids Wild is one of the Zoid series. There are a number of Zoid series. This particular Zoid series is the newest one, and it takes place, I want to say, somewhere in the middle of the timeline between Zoids being fully man-made and Zoids still having a somewhat wild presence.
Hence, Zoid's Wild.
Right. But they're not as numerous as it turns out, and it's looking like modified Zoids are becoming a thing in that particular universe as well.
I've said this before, bro, but I like how you play games I've never heard of. And, games I never heard of, or I might not play myself, but, enjoy watching you play.
Yeah, it's my ADHD.
Yeah, well, when we try and... Can you get in there?
In that?
I guess it doesn't really...
I don't think I can open that window.
No, I don't think you can. Yeah, we get bored and we just look at all the games that are cheap, and sometimes we see something we want to play, and...
Yeah, I'm like...
A lot of the times we just do suggestions from our fans.
Nah, I can't get in that window.
Yeah, some of those games I never heard of. I probably never... had no idea existed.
And Chris is way, way, way more of a gamer than I.
Yeah,
ever was and ever will be.
Very fact. I quickly get bored. I'm like, okay, the challenge is gone for today.
Is that you might not be able to far reach it, but there's a window right above
I wanted
you.
to try that game you was not playing now, but the one we was just talking about, the creatures and everything. Yeah, but I just never got around to trying it. I didn't wait till it come down more, probably. Well, it's probably pretty cheap now, though.
Look up.
At least the first one.
Yeah, there's a light on, but it doesn't look like you can get in there.
I'm just messing around on Spider-Man. That's usually what I play when I'm talking to you, because I ain't...
I took a risk.
It paid
I ain't
off.
doing anything but swinging around.
Whew. You missed that, man.
I
Good move.
like Spider-Man.
Okay, look, I gotta admit, I'm starting to get bored of being able to do normal movement in games and do normal things. I'm like, I gotta see if I can cheese.
Spirit water?
Crazy. You know, I gotta see what I can do that's nuts. And drinking from a fountain restores mana.
Oh.
I haven't even found a fountain.
that game you're playing right now, I have one to try too. But never got around to it as well.
Retrieve the old Roseboro prototype on display. I'll double the finder's fee. Bring it
I like
back
that
to me
stream
at
y'all
the
did with
shop.
y'all's cam. That was really cool.
Oh.
Quite a while back. Y'all did a stream with the PS4 cam, I believe, or.
Oh yeah, we haven't done a cam stream in a while because of the hot weather. It's been getting cooler, so
yeah, we could probably do it again.
Again, but
We,
right now
Yeah.
we're both comfortable and relaxed. And
Well, finally, like I said, I finally figured out how to use my laptop camera with my Let's Play videos, so I'm not,
nice.
Yeah, I kind of felt stupid because I was able to do it all these years and just didn't look into it enough to all the options. So I've been using it. It's a lot better. You can than what I was using.
There was a bone charm right when you walked in.
But I ain't played anything in over a week,
Oh,
just
yeah,
uploading my
That's right.
pre-made videos.
Every time we talk to you, my accent starts to come out a little bit from my Florida days.
Yeah, you got a cool accent, man. It's fun. I'm sure mine sounds funny too. But yeah. Sometimes I like watching videos of people trying to pronounce American words in their accent, and
Most Americans don't even agree on how to pronounce American words.
Fuck, we can't even agree on whether or not it's soda or pop.
yeah, well, I've watched some of. Yeah, I watched. I like watching those as well, where they got different names for, like cookies is biscuits or something over in UK or somewhere.
Yeah.
And
Is it roof or roof? Is it lawn or yard? Is it is it Wednesday or Wednesday?
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Oh.
Have you ever looked up to see where the names of
I
our
don't
weeks
think you needed to put that in
come
his
from?
starts in a dead body.
I have.
I think Thursdays originated after 4.
It did, and Wednesday.
Hold on, guys. Somebody's nearby talking, and we
Yes,
can hear them.
I hear that. Right there.
Oh shit!
Oh God. Oh jeez.
What time is it?
Oh.
Yeah, hang on, guys. I'll be right back.
What the
I
shit?
wasn't ready for that.
I'll be right back.
Caught me off guard. Yeah?
Yeah, it caught me
Yeah.
off guard too.
I gotta adjust the audio mix.
I'm too sexy for my shirt. Too sexy for my shirt.
It's funny that you're singing it with these two guys here. It's like they're the ones that are too sexy.
Hurts.
Here in Karnataka, outside the Royal Conservatory, here we are so hot, too sexy, you know, for I sure, so sure, I have to you now.
Okay.
Shit.
Shit indeed, babe. You don't have any sleep darts. You picked some up in there before alerting her, and you didn't do it this time.
But I'm not sure where the names of the other days originated from. I think August is named after Augustus Caesar or something, as far as month.
That works.
I don't know, but I'm just glad they both passed out
that way. Yeah, no kidding. You almost had a couple deaths on your hands. Although that might be a mercy for these women.
Oh
dude, you should see them.
You have no idea what
I'm
just
away from my
happened,
phone, or
dude.
I'd be able to see what y'all's doing.
Oh.
It's charging.
You'll have to watch this video later. But yeah, Wednesday used to be Woden's Day or Odin's Day.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and it's funny because of all the things crazy Christians are like up in arms about, you'd think they'd want to change the days of the week. Seriously, they're named after other gods. We're not supposed to worship false gods.
You're right. You'd have like Jesus Day, God Day, Noah Day,
Mary Day, Moses Day.
Aaron.
Moses Day would be Mose Day, the first day of the week.
Mose Day.
That's funny.
Mose Day, No Day for Noah.
No Day.
Add a Day.
Adam Day?
Yeah.
Add a day.
That's Wednesday. Add a day. Because Wednesday is weird too. So add a day, fuck it. And everybody could just call it add a. Like Wednesday. Nobody ever says Wednesday. Everybody says Wednesday.
This is
Well, how does it really pronounce? Is it pronounced Wednesday?
As far as I'm aware, it's Wednesday.
Wes. Yeah, but if everybody just says
Wednesday.
Yeah.
Or Wednesday.
Wednesday.
I grew up
Who
around
knows?
a lot of Mondays and
know.
Tuesdays.
Do you know what I know? I'm gonna get Domino level 3 so I can knock down 4 people.
You want to give me that picture?
I did look up to see where August comes from, and it's from Augustus Caesar.
Good question, babe.
What?
That's a good question. Hey, Caleb.
Yeah.
When you pour iced tea, what do you put the iced tea in?
Okay, I didn't hear you, but the AI was talking.
When
In
you
the-
have,
on
when
this-
you have like a gallon of iced tea, right?
Yeah.
What do you know? What do most people put the iced tea in?
Oh, okay. Well, Mama usually puts it in a pitcher.
Okay. Now, when the family gets together, they all like to get together and take a
Photo?
Photo.
He says photo. He doesn't say picture,
Picture.
which is funny because most people would say picture and picture.
Pitcher?
And
Yeah.
Now, when you do say picture, do you say picture or picture?
Pitcher.
Picture. See,
Yeah.
Yeah.
my mom is funny. She doesn't say orange.
Oh,
Or
I've
orange.
never heard anyone pronounce it the way she does.
My mother, she goes orange.
Orange.
Wow. I've never heard anybody pronounce it that way.
Yeah. You know how infuriating it is?
That's okay.
Like, it drives me up a wall. No joke.
Well, a lot of people refer to movies as movies, or some people say films. You know,
I say a movie.
Yeah,
but
usually movies.
But I don't say the movies.
right.
The theater.
I say the cinema.
The cinema.
Weird.
Yeah.
What kind of voodoo magic?
I just got another bone charm.
Sometimes I use, it just depends. Sometimes I say movies, and other times I say film.
I'm gonna end up making one badass fucking Mana region bone charm at some point.
No
But those
kidding.
videos on YouTube are very hilarious because they're like, what? You call this you know, what they refer to as
Do you wait
like
in a line or a queue?
Like cookies are called biscuit. I mean, that makes no sense.
I hope that was a dead person already. I mean, these all look dead, so...
Yeah, I hope so too.
Boy, those people from Ireland's got a funny accent.
Oh
Ireland.
my god, I love the Irish accent. I think it's...
Yeah, I do too. Welsh, I listened to a black woman.
I think it's very attractive.
A black Welsh woman. Boy, theirs is pretty funny. But here...
Sorry.
I think it's really funny. My mom actually, English is her second language. French is her first language. But she doesn't have an accent when she speaks English. She does have an accent when she speaks French.
And I've never heard her speak French.
She definitely puts on a completely different voice.
So her original language, which she was born with, is French?
Yeah, I mean, she basically learned them both at the same time because she went to American school, but my grandfather and my grandmother spoke French at home. So my mom learned English at school and French at home.
Oh, wow. That's cool.
But like I said, I've never heard her speak French, so whenever Leah tells me she speaks French, I'm like, I have not seen evidence of this.
I promise it happens. You'd have to hang around my mom and my grandfather and that side of the family, because they all speak French to each other. Growing up, it was actually very hard for me to get involved with family activities when I hung out with that side of the family, because I couldn't understand a word anyone was saying.
Felt like you wasn't even your family? Felt like you was a stranger?
I mean, kinda, not really, but...
But yeah, I know.
I'd hang out with my English-speaking cousins mostly.
No, I get it. I get it. I really do. I had like groups of friends who spoke languages I didn't speak, and I'm just like, they'd start talking and making jokes, and I'd be like, I don't know what's going on.
I've always wished I could speak a couple of them.
Looked at me.
It definitely looked at...
I often wondered why in school we was made to learn Spanish. I mean, they come to America, you know. Well,
I mean, in other countries they have to learn English as a second language, so I think it makes sense that we have to learn a second language.
It's only fair that
I think everyone should learn at least two, if possible.
Given the fact that America is the melting pot, I think everybody should speak a second language, and the fact that I don't actually embarrasses me.
Yeah, I wish my mom had taught me French.
And not for lack of trying.
But I wonder why Spanish, you know, in school.
Shit.
Why not? But.
Shit.
Oh, rip!
Passes out.
Thank goodness witches aren't impervious to sleep darts.
There's one dude I watch, follow that is I guess he's Russian. He doesn't speak any English, and sometimes I gotta ask him, hey, what were y'all saying at some point in the video, and he usually puts it in the comments. But mostly watches videos for the action of the videos, because I don't have a clue what he's saying when he's playing.
What he's saying. I've seen a couple of videos where I don't understand a word anybody's saying, and I get some of the best content out of those videos. Or there are videos where the maker of the video doesn't say anything at all.
Yeah, I follow a couple channels where they don't have no commentary. I think I enjoy it better if there's commentary. I enjoy the videos better, somebody's videos better.
Just need some time.
I think some channels. I think, in my opinion, I think.
Oh, did you see that?
No.
When I knocked her out, her sword flew out of her hand and just whoosh somewhere over here.
Man, this is a deadly house.
Yeah. And I'm in here just for this, what, one bone charm? I mean, Jesus.
There was another bone charm in here already.
Wait, I'm in the conservatory.
Yes.
Oh, shit.
I didn't have a lot of courses in high school. I started Votech in, I think, my sophomore year, so I didn't have to take like a bunch of math. I got to skip out on a bunch of math, and
Oh man, I'm having a
I only
hard
went
time.
3 hours to school.
Okay. So,
Let's see.
I got distracted when I was talking about
I
the
really
models.
wish I had been able to take Latin in high school.
How big was your senior class?
My senior class?
Yeah, I mean, was it?
300 kids?
Wow, man, mine was like 30.
That might be generous.
Well,
Goodness.
it also depends on the size of the city he grew up.
Was you a straight A student?
Me? Hell no. Not until college. Senior year in college. That's when I wasn't doing straight A's. But get this. My first day of high school, freshman year, we get called into the auditorium by the principal and the vice principals and like the guidance counselors, and they do a little speech about, welcome to high school and you're about to be an adult in a few years. And they straight up said, freshman year and sophomore year don't matter. What really is important is junior year and senior year.
Wow.
So I basically fucked off. I was like, okay, if it doesn't matter, then I'm not gonna do any work.
And then
Wow.
junior year comes around and they're like, hey, you know how you fucked off the first 2 years? That's gonna hurt you.
Now you're
Yeah,
in,
you don't.
now you're in
don't
all
have
of
enough.
the dumb classes because you flunked out of all of your other classes.
Not enough credits. Well, you just told me I didn't have to. Told me.
Yeah, it is so stupid. It's like, do you guys even know what you're saying?
I don't think you understand what these 14 and 15-year-olds, maybe 13, depending upon, when they started school to begin with. I don't know what you think they're gonna think.
When you say, hey, it's not a big deal.
Wow.
Careful, babe.
Yeah, that's a big class. That's
There's
about.
a dog.
Well, I feel like I had like 900 in my freshman year, and then 600 of those dropped out or moved or, whatever.
My goodness, that's amazing.
My freshman
I live in a
year,
town that's got right at maybe 1,000 people.
just like Leah, they brought us all into the auditorium on the first day. And then they did the FBI thing. Look to your left, or look at the person on your left. Now look at the person on your right. In your senior year, 2 out of the 3 of you will be gone. Like, what the fuck?
God.
It's true, though. I didn't, think about it at first, but someone pointed it out to me, I think junior year at one of the pep rallies. They were like, take a look around. Look at the freshman class. Look at the senior class. Look at our class. You'll notice that by the time we get to be seniors, we're gonna be that little too.
Goodness.
My freshman class was 1,500 students.
Oh my goodness, that's more than
It
enough.
was the biggest class that my principal said it was the biggest class that they had ever seen of freshman students, and it would probably be the biggest class they ever took of freshman students because they realized
That was
there
too
wasn't
damn
enough
many.
room. They didn't have enough room. That was the year that they had to put a bunch of trailers out in the fucking fields because they didn't have enough room for all the students. My class
That is
was
wild.
responsible for them buying over 24 trailers to hire new
My elementary school had to get a bunch of trailers put in.
Yeah.
That is insane. That just blows my mind. Because I live in such a small town.
By the time we
Yeah,
got
no,
out, though,
I hated living in the big town I lived in. It was big, but it was small because everyone fucking knew each other.
Yeah. It was one of those weird cities. But, I can only link human targets. I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna get past this stupid dog. Anyway. We started with 1,500 students, but when we ended our senior year, I didn't walk with everybody else. Did I just miss?
Maybe?
I did!
Damn. What are we gonna do about the stupid dog? Stun mine?
I don't have a
Had
stun
more people in
mine.
your class than I had in
Shit. Are you gonna have to get it locked in another room? Like we did last time?
I will say, I wish if I could go back, I would apply myself a little bit.
Oh, dude,
better.
if I could go back, I totally wouldn't mess up like I did. I would definitely at least do my homework, because that's really all that I did. That's all I changed. I just did my homework, and I was a straight A student.
Yeah, too bad that comes with age.
Yeah. But hey, I still wound up in a good career despite that. You know, my college experience helped zero with my adult life.
They say a lot less people are going to college nowadays.
It's so expensive, and half the people who I've talked to, I've been like, so what'd you get your degree in? And they're like, oh, you know, this. And I'm like, and yet you're a waiter.
Oh man, ain't that the truth?
Like, I talked to a guy once, and he was like, business communication, and I'm like, and you answer the phone at a restaurant, and he's like, well, I am communicating.
Well, it's more people are trying to get into some of those fields, and have a hard time hiring it, even if you're qualified for it.
No, you got your sleep dart back.
Yeah. I was like, fuck that.
I got some college. I enjoyed it because I didn't do it till I was older. In my 30s.
Yeah, a lot of the people I went to college with were much older than me. I took a year break. You shot the wall. I took a year break, and then I went to college.
Didn't look like I was gonna hit the wall.
And most of the people I went to college with were, like, in their 30s and 40s. A couple were even older than that.
I went to the college of kicking ass in video games. Get my ass kicked in video games.
Yeah, whatever you say, English major.
I got a doctorate in getting my ass kicked. And a master in ass kicking.
My niece, like I said, has a bachelor's in teaching. She finally got into she's an assistant. She worked at a bank for years, 3 or 4 years, and finally got it. She's finally got into the field that she got her education for. So she's excited about that.
That's good.
She's not quite qualified. I mean, she went to be a teacher, but she's not a teacher. She's kind of like an assistant. right now. She helps out with the kids. She's just not certified yet, but they said they're going to help her become certified.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Oh my fucking god!
You really can't shoot this dog, apparently.
He just did a fucking lock-on and missed!
Elliot, do you think you enjoy what you're doing now more than teaching?
I mean, I never actually got to experience being a teacher, but I did shadow a couple teachers as part of my college curriculum. And from what I saw, I don't think I would have liked it.
I was constantly challenging authority, and I realized I didn't want to have to deal with students like me who were constantly pissing me off.
That wasn't even my problem. I was just so baffled by the education system that we currently had in place. And I think it's just gotten worse from what I've heard from students that are currently in school.
Yeah, definitely different than when I was there.
Although, oh man, I don't even want to get into it about education in America.
Stuff.
Is this dog just impossible to kill? Or
I
knock
definitely hit it with
unconscious?
the dart that time.
I'm pretty sure you did, yes.
I'm gonna load it one more time.
We've been sitting here trying to knock this dog unconscious for like 15 minutes now, I feel like.
Now, how old did you say you were, Leah? My niece is 27.
I'm 27.
27?
Yeah, I turned 27 this year.
The oldest is 27, and then I got one that's 20. Her sister's 20.
Aw, man. Those were the good old days. Still didn't really have that much responsibility. Oh.
Might be.
I mean, it does look like this dog is like a magic dog.
I probably asked you this, and you probably told me, but I forgot. You got sisters, right?
I have 2 brothers.
Oh, 2 brothers. Okay,
Yeah.
I was talking to somebody. No, it was I think Ark who said he had. Yeah.
He's dead.
Yeah, I think so.
He had sisters. He was talking about his sisters. Yeah.
I wish I had a sister.
He has no line of sight.
Would you prefer to be older or younger?
You know, I really don't know.
Mine's 16 years older than me. She was 16 when I was born. She told my mom, she told her friend, she was right in high school, and she told some of her friends, she goes, my mom is pregnant again.
Yeah,
Better not be a girl.
I don't think that this dog is killable. What the hell?
I fucking switched to shadow form and fucking hit far reach. The hell, what the fuck?
Of course, I guess it wouldn't matter if I had a sister over a brother, because I'm sure we
Whoa.
still would have found some reason to fight.
Yeah, I was born so long after mine that they was all grown up almost.
Yeah.
Well,
Microphone had a spaz. Attack. I forgot the rest of the word.
my sisters are all 7 years apart, though.
Obsession.
She had her kids 7 years apart, 3 of them.
I mean, I feel like
20
that's
when she had the
almost
first one, 35 when she had the last one.
maybe not better, but I wouldn't want to deal with like a toddler and a baby at the same time.
Right. That'd be a nightmare.
Are you sure you want to get married?
What? You want to have 2 kids right
You'll
away?
have the baby, and you'll have have me.
Oh.
Toddler and baby.
Right, you are a toddler.
No, I can only kill the dog.
I think it's more. I don't know.
That's
There's a guy that
So I'm gonna have to leave the dog alone.
There's a guy that goes to our church that has a twin, and they have two twin brothers, and they're only 11 months apart. So this woman had 4 boys in the space of a little over a year.
Oh my goodness. That makes me think of like the woman who had like quintuplets or whatever. Like, oh my god.
She said she cried.
John and Kate +8. No.
Did you need something, Mom? I was talking to him. I'll do it when I get off here. No.
Well, like John
Okay.
and Kate are broke as fuck.
Okay.
Yeah, two
yeah,
and
she
I'm
said-
done. Maybe 3.
She said they cried. Or she cried when doctor told her, hey, you're having
You're having twins
another
again.
set of twins. And they wasn't even a year old. The one she had.
This door is blocked. I gotta figure out how to get in.
A rat tunnel?
I could see a rat tunnel.
Okay.
I guess that would have been pretty cool to have a twin. Especially if it looked just like you. One.
Oh, is there a hole above?
I'm waiting.
Man, they used to have a lot of kids back in the day.
Looked like there was a
Dogs
hole
back this
above
way.
that door. Oh no, it's a window. You can't get in through there.
No. Doors locked.
I went and picked up some food from a restaurant the other day. And they know me very well. And they asked me, hey, how you doing? And I said, I'm doing well. I'm not married and I don't have any kids. And they go, Caleb, that is just wrong. The women there said that. That is just wrong. I can't believe you said that. That's just wrong.
I mean,
I said, I don't have kids, but I do have a life.
in this economy, you know,
In this economy, it's almost more responsible to not have children.
there we go. I want my kids to have a way better life than I did. Not that I had a bad life. My parents were pretty well off, and I know they provided for me as much as they could, but I don't want them to have to struggle like I'm currently struggling, that's for sure.
Okay.
Of course, you can't really ever predict what's gonna happen,
the
I
archive
guess.
key.
Everyone thought the housing market was gonna boom, and then,
It crashed.
yeah.
And everybody thought Y2K was gonna happen.
And it did.
Yeah. Turned out to be just another.
Brianna Ashworth's office is on the top floor of the Royal Conservatory. That's
And then that 2012,
we haven't figured out how to neutralize her yet.
they were
No,
they
but
were
you
saying
still
all
have
kinds of
other
stuff.
you need to find. Yeah,
Stuff was
2012
gonna happen
was supposed
there.
to be the end of the year, or the end of the world.
The room looks like it's past that dog.
Good luck, and may the force be with you.
Well, some people have kids that have no business having them. One of my nephews was one of them.
Yeah, but you know,
My oldest nephew, for sure.
we ain't nothing but mammals, I guess. Are you gonna let the dog in? Who let the dog in?
So how did y'all come about purchasing The place where you are now. Well, y'all live in an apartment type deal, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
You don't have any arms.
I just closed the door on a dog. Hopefully that'll keep him from coming after me.
Hopefully. Hey, Barry.
I knew he was dead. Use cliffside outside office window. Cliffside outside office window to get over fence.
Drop down and enter basement through delivery doors.
Special display on second floor. Enter the security room. So there's a whole set of instructions on how to get there.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, some stinging bolts. Some crossbow bolts. Kill the fucking blood.
Well, that sounds like that job. You got a great job. I'd probably hang on to that as long as I could.
Yeah.
It makes a lot of difference enjoying what you do. Makes all the difference in the world.
We don't talk about what we do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Leah has a great job, and that's
And what's more important is that I love the people I work with.
Oh yeah, that's a big plus too.
That's honestly the only thing that should matter to me. The only thing that matters to me in a job. The people I'm working with. If the people I'm working with are good.
Great.
Yeah.
Well, I guess it's a good thing you saved your sleep dart.
Yeah, there's nobody in my family that's as big a gamer as me.
There's one of them. Two of them.
Well, my nephew, my great nephew, loves them. Loves games, but nobody in my family's got a channel besides me.
I don't think anybody in my family has a channel either, which is funny because my brother is way more of a gamer than I am.
I wanted one for a long time. I just didn't know how to go about getting it, and
Yeah,
didn't have the
good idea.
equipment for it, and so I didn't want to start one that then
I don't agree with you psycho fucking bitches, but
You don't want him to die either.
How many videos you got on yours, Chris? I think I'm getting close to 2,000 on mine.
on what?
Oh man.
Subscribers?
No,
Videos?
videos.
Oh.
That's a good question.
Well, we hit our 1,000th video. I know the date specifically. We recorded our 1,000th video.
Didn't we do it on
March
5th? Yeah.
Yeah.
I probably would beat the 2,000
Oh,
by
hey,
now,
we're at
but
150.
Yeah, we are at 150. I forgot to say that. We finally made it to 150. So, good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff.
10,000 views?
it's kind of funny. I have more views on one of my
I can't
short
see
videos on one of my backup channels than
how
I do
many
on my whole
videos we
entire
have.
gaming channel.
And,
I have a backup channel.
It's weird, my most watched video is an I Am Bread video from several years ago.
That's
Can't even
funny.
figure that out. I can't even pick him up, he's just in there. Okay.
I'll be back here in a few minutes. I gotta go get something from my mom.
Wrap up our episode.
Yeah.
Oh,
We're at
y'all
the
about to sign off too?
54-hour mark.
Yeah.
Or 54.
All right,
minute
I'll
mark.
just go ahead and do it.
Have a good night. Nice talking to
Likewise. Likewise.
Alright. Got that. Got
Ashworth's
that.
journal
Play
might
the
tell me more
audiograph.
about why Delilah can't be killed. changing the Empire from the home of Aramis Stilton 3 years ago. Across the Isles, all of us who'd been with her at Brigmore and before, we felt the magic return. Others joined. New faces, new blood. Now, Delilah is immortal. Forever. She holds Dunwall, and we've turned to corrupting the oracular order. The Overseers take guidance from their prophetic sisters, and soon we'll influence their dreams and visions.
Look who makes the
Jindosh.
Jindush clockworks, makes the autographs.
Well, now he doesn't make anything.
No, this is very, very, very true. I got that one. Her heart I bathed in poison.
Alrighty then.
Alright, this is a good place to end it. In a library prison.
Yep.
Guys,
Like,
share,
subscribe,
comment in the section below,
check us out on Discord for updates as to when we go live,
and Patreon.
for more exclusive Discord access and stickers.
Shout out to our Patreon patrons.
Styly Bear,
Husky Gaming.
and Greg from Vigigamer.
Whatever you choose to do,
Stay immortal.
don't go dying on us.
We love all of you.
And we'll see you
Next time.